What drives us? Is that the question?
Yeah, it's a big question.
That's really like the primary question as an artist, right?
Wow. I want to stick around. I want to keep making things.
I hope that what drives me is a quest to bring truth through the work I make.
I would say family drives me, and having this wonderful family that is so talented makes me only want to work harder.
I think that I am really driven by how each experience, you're going into an unknown territory, and I like the challenge of the unknown.
For me, it's always the story.
You'll see something in the world, a story that strikes you as something that hasn't been looked into yet. So that's a lot of times the draw for me.
If I have a feeling or an energy around something and a need to tell the story, I know that I'm the only one who can tell it. And so I better tell it, or the world will never have it.
What drives me as an artist? It's something that pays very well, and I like to buy a lot of marijuana.
I sometimes feel like it's like akin to having an addiction. Like there's a real high to when the creative flow is actually happening.
I just want to be completely occupied with something that's obsessing me. It doesn't matter to me what it is. It's I want something in front of me that I'm really into, that I go to bed at night thinking about, that I wake up in the morning excited to go to, whether it's to go to a set or go to my desk.
We all want to receive love and give love and find our way. And how we go about that is different, but it's at the core the same. And that, to me, that's what motivates me.
In fact, I was told that you can't be that. You cannot do that. You can't play rock and roll. That's what drives me, is what people's expectation is of what women can be.
As a South Asian actor, I think what's driving me right now in Hollywood and in global entertainment is to see parts written for someone like me, and to actually fight that fight for the next generation that comes in, and to break that concrete. I think for me that's a huge drive, to just normalize being who I am and what I look like.
When I was in my 40s, my goal was to give a cultural face to older women. And then I retired and I thought, well, that'll never happen. But now I'm back and I'm doing that. I'm fulfilling the dream I had when I was middle-aged.
Survival, necessity, I often use the word alchemy, to take something that could be negative and self-destructive and transmute it into something that is positive and constructive.
Now I sometimes feel like it's whatever is worthy of me leaving my kids at home and not being at home. It feels like just trying to go on mini adventures, and if it doesn't feel like it's going to be an adventure, then I'm not sort of excited to do it.
As an actor, what drives me is the challenge, playing a character that allows me to step outside of myself, my comfort zone, lose myself and become something else.
I've always really admired Gary Oldman, and somebody who just worked with him said that his aim was to just pop out of different holes when you don't expect it. And I was like, that sounds like exactly what I could do until I'm dead.
It's just the opportunity to get to say other people's words and to play every day with such cool people. That's the best job. I have the best job.
The best job.
I'd like to amend my answer slightly. What drives me as an artist, working in the entertainment field, I've been lucky enough to be paid rather handsomely for my work, and there's a lot of hardship in the world these days, and a lot of groups that need our help and support. And so I like to take my earnings and buy a lot of marijuana so that I can sort of escape from that reality. You know what I mean? And not just constantly be aware of all the people who are hungry and cold and,
It's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.